Imagine, like, your favorite breezy rom-com suddenly turning into a high-stakes survival thriller halfway through season 1.
Right, which usually spells complete narrative disaster.
Exactly. I mean, usually it's terrible.
Yeah.
But welcome to today's deep dive, where we're looking at how the classroom of a black cat and a witch is, well, pulling off this exact tonal whiplash for its second court.
Yeah, or the back half of its broadcast season for those keeping track. And, I mean, it's an incredibly ambitious pivot. Because if you've been watching from the start, you know the baseline vibe, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Slapstick and whiskers.
Right. You have Spica Virgo, who has the magical aptitude of, like, a wet brick.
Literally a wet brick.
Yeah, and then her tutor, Claude, who is this genius wizard, cursed into the body of a grumpy black cat. So it's been very lighthearted.
Which is exactly why I was genuinely thrown when they dropped those new sub-visuals.
Oh, the updated promotional posters?
Yeah, those posters that, signal a show's changing direction.
Yeah.
Because we went from bubbly academy life to these really heavy, oppressive shadows. But I have to ask you, how do you organically pull a bait and switch like that?
Yeah.
Because usually when an anime just flips a switch to dark mode, it feels completely unearned.
Well, you anchor it with a threat that fundamentally breaks the established rules of your world.
Okay, so you're talking about Arcturus and Rigel Algebal.
Right, the villains from the Order of the Black Serpent. Up to now, magic has been largely academic, like Spica struggles to cast a basic spark. But these guys use Ophiuchus magic.
Okay, let's unpack that really quick. I know Ophiuchus is a 13th zodiac sign, but mechanically speaking, why does that matter here?
Because it falls entirely outside the standard 12-sign astrological magic system that the Academy actually teaches.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's alien, it's unregulated, and it's just overwhelmingly powerful. Take Rigel, for instance. He presents as this highly polite, articulate gentleman with tinted spectacles.
Very dapper guy.
Very. But his Apophis magic literally allows him to transform his hat into a massive predatory shadow serpent.
See, I'm going to push back here, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because an overpowered villain with glasses turning a hat into a giant snake. I mean, that sounds incredibly generic for a Magic Academy trope. How are they keeping this from feeling, silly?
That is a fair point, but it works because Light and Films isn't just writing a scary script. They are physically altering the atmosphere.
The studio, you mean?
Right, the animation studio. Director Naoki Tatsuya, who has a history of great visual flair, and art director Scott McDonald are doing brilliant things with the environment here. They aren't just, placing a monster in a brightly lit hallway.
So what are they actually doing then? Altering the color palette?
Spot on. They're dropping the saturation in these key scenes. So the bright, airy Royal Diana Academy starts getting swallowed by deep, heavy blacks and harsh chiaroscuro lighting.
Ah, so when that shadow serpent appears, the literal light in the room just gets sucked out.
Exactly. The dusty libraries and these newly introduced spatial rifts feel suddenly really claustrophobic.
So they're changing the visual vocabulary. It's almost like turning down the oxygen in a room, where the viewer physically feels the suffocation before the monster even attacks.
Precisely. It's highly physiological, and they cement that creeping dread musically, too.
Oh, the ending theme.
Yes. The legendary Shoko Nakagawa steps in for the new ending theme, Twilight Magic. And the song just perfectly bridges that gap between the energetic first half and the descending twilight of this new arc.
That makes total sense. I mean, it proves this show is so much more than just a vehicle for cat memes, They're using art direction, lighting, and sound design in tandem to raise the stakes and expand this world organically.
Yeah, it's honestly a masterclass in shifting tone without breaking the universe. They just revealed how deep the shadows actually go.
Which leads to my final question for you listening at home to mull over as we wrap up today's deep dive. If Claude was cursed into a cat by incredibly powerful magic, and we are just now seeing these black serpent villains capable of manifesting world-breaking shadow serpents what terrifying secrets about Claude's own past are still hiding in the dark?